I'm in the Porsche, yeah. Right. We gon' ride this one out. Right. Let me put my St. Louis hat on. Yeah. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' getter. Don't matter how I look because the money gon' get her. I'm the same little nigga, a U-City nigga, a half a order fried rice, St. Paul nigga. I'm a emos eating nigga, a White Castle nigga, a dice shooting, got my no space playing nigga. All my north side niggas, my east side niggas, my west side, south side, 3 or 4 niggas. I keep St. Louis on my back, St. Louis on my hat, St. Louis on my tat. So how real is that? I got a St. Louis address, St. Louis assets, St. Louis clubbing where the St. Louis asset, St. Louis ways in my St. Louis J's, called a St. Louis case in my St. Louis days. Now I'm international, St. Louis with a St. Louis swag, getting St. Louis paid. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' get her.
Yeah, we back up in this motherfucker one more again. Throw your H's up. We in this whole St. Louis representative. Even that dude over there, St. Louis representative, he was there. Throw your H's up. Shout out to all the niggas that was out there driving that white girl, aka Cold War Drive Miss Daisy. STL representatives, baby. I'm still out here in the button down polo, representing. From me to you, you to yours. This is week 2 of the motherfucking playoffs. Shout out to the niggas that made it out. We didn't. My motherfucking co-host say he talent. Talk to him.
Duval. Shout out to Reigns High School football for winning the state championship, going down there, beating those South Florida boys and putting it down on them. Shout out to the Jaguars because they are 10-4, unlike the Bucks who suck, and they puss ass fans.
Which Bucks are you talking about?
Up. Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh, okay.
And they weak ass fans. Sparks Buck, talking to you too. Sparks Buck. We know you still be watching. And shout out to CHEBO Burgers. They took me out. We'll get into it tonight. Shout out to CHEBO Burgers. And before I go, hold on.
You already placed your order, sir?
Yeah.
After 9 o'clock, they are not allowed to come outside to the car.
All right.
I just wanted to let y'all know I saw both of y'all sitting out here, so I want to sling out here and tell y'all real quick.
All right.
Well, he gonna go ahead and get his food. I'm gonna go ahead and let him finish this thing, y'all. This is what we doing, y'all.
No, wait a minute. Y'all need to see this. Oh.
We need to see what? Shout out to motherfucking Lauren Havens, bitch, getting the Applebee's.
So yeah, I gotta go inside, get my food in a minute. I just placed my order, but I will be going inside to get my food. Like, I ain't no hater though, you know what I'm saying? I go to Applebee's, get my steak and fries. They ain't got no broccoli, but Big CHEBO did his thing, and we gonna talk about that because it needs to be said.
That's cool. You should go ahead, go in and get you a spot at the place and sit down and do the little show while we've got a little bit of time. So while he does that, people, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go with our sponsors. 5026 on Broadway. Shout out to the homie El Patron. Go holler at him for all your liquor needs. He has a second location on Page and Vanderventer, Dr. J's, managed by the homie Rico.
Fuck Rico.
I know.
Why you always be bringing Rico up, man? Fuck Rico.
He managed the store.
Rico.
I understand. Then you got Charles Jenkins Lawn Services. Holler at him for all your lawn care needs. Big L DJ Services. Going out, going in. Go holler. Then you got BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Anthony Clark, aka Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Petey. No
It'd be like,
deals. If y'all want to get some plumbing work done for the end of the year, call him. He probably ain't gonna give you no discount because he's a Grinch, Scrooge. He probably gonna charge you double because he gonna be like, I could be at home with my family. He ain't got no punk ass man. So then he gonna charge you double in your time of need during the holidays. He probably gonna charge you double. Man, fuck Lil Petey.
and that's it. What we have, people. So listen, week 1 of the playoffs, we lost 2 division winners, and we have 2 division winners still alive. Currently, the number 1 team in all the land is still alive. CHEBO Burgers took out the number 18 team Commish last week, and we're going to get into that game. Then you have World Boss in that number 5 spot, still alive. Took out the People's Champ, and we're going to get into that one too. Hurricane Walker, division champ out in that West, took out the Lions, injured old ass, and they going to talk about that. And CHEEZE the motherfucking Don. CHEEZE the Don went out there and took out the division champ, the ass kickers, in the best season of his life, so I fucks with CHEEZE the Don. Now, currently, in the second round, we have CHEBO Burgers going up against CHEEZE the Don and World Boss going up against Hurricane Walker. But we're going to visit these games from last week. And we're going to start with the number 1 versus number 8 seed, CHEBO Burgers and Team Commish. Team Commish, 4th in that South, 8th in the division. 8th in the seeding, going up against number 1 team in all the land. 3-14. God damn. 3-14. 243. You had a great showing. I can't stunt. That shit was still amazing. But 314, CHEBO Burgers came out there and he's prepared to say, I'm motherfucking CHEBO Burgers.
Let's give CHEBO Burgers flowers. CHEBO Burger is living my life right now. This is the type of performance that I've been praying for, dreaming to come out. I mean, exactly how I be wanting my weeks to go.
Is this you eating
exactly, crow? Oh no, this is exactly how I'm eat crow later, but this is exactly how you want your team to perform. Came out Thursday. Kyle Pitts put up a 48-point performance. Then as soon as the Sunday game started, we wasn't into it. 2 minutes. 57-yard pass from Stroud to Nico Collins just set the tone right out the gate. All his players, pretty much. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I watched that whole game. All his players, from his defensive players, guys that he only put in because somebody else was hurt, they all perform. Derwin James, who's been on his bench all year, got a nice interception.
Exactly what he did.
Calm down. Derwin James got a nice interception, 11 points. He's been on his bench all week. Only reason he was in because Branch had an ACL. The rookie linebacker, he went off. Travion Henderson. Oh my goodness. Not only did I go up against Pitts, I had to watch Travion Henderson.
Did he have a 65-yard rush?
He had 2 long runs, one for 52, one for 52, and the other one 65. CJ Stroud. This was really, I mean, it pissed me off, but what can you do? CJ Stroud goes up on the Arizona Cardinals. I think it was 30-0.
Mm-hmm.
It is pull your starter time. And what Arizona does, they run out 20 bullshit garbage time points, which means CJ had to stay in the game. And bam, he scored even more points. Him and Nico, because Nico had that first one for 57, and I don't think it was to the 4th quarter before he got another point. But that's because they kept their starters in. Then on the other side, listen, we probably gonna lose this anyway. But on the other side, Chicago in the blowout, pull their starters. The Eagles in the blowout, pull their starters. But even at that, we would have had to have a perfect, like hindsight 2020 perfect game, and I still don't think I could have got if I'd have made all the right moves with players that was in free agency that I looked at and was like, maybe, maybe not. Even if I'd have been super perfect, when they got the Jaguars in a big blowout against the Jets, pull their defensive starters. It was just a perfect game for CHEBO.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have needed a perfect plus help perfect game just to match them. And let's not forget about the fucking Bengals. I'm sure we'll talk about that when we get to
Brandon and the
world boss. But the Bengals, I went with their kicker because I figured they was gonna put up some numbers. Ass. They went with their tight end because Higgins was out. Ass. Just a bad showing overall. Yeah, I still put up 243 points, but it wasn't enough. So here's the eat crow part. We can't talk about CHEBO not winning the division since 2019. We can't talk about CHEBO not winning a playoff game since 2019. CHEBO has slayed the Rankins crew dragon. So all those narratives are done. CHEBO is back on his pedestal as one of the best teams, and we'll see how far this playoff run goes for him. And on the flip side, Team Commish goes 0-5 against the South teams. The South teams have been dominating him in the playoffs. So, you want to say the narratives, if you can look out good in the regular season where you win scoring title, win bragging rights, but then when it comes down to the playoffs, when it matters the most, Team Commish has not been good enough. And that is what the U City Lions have been saying for a few years now.
The one thing I will say this, for and our co-host Laura Hay, he's not here, but to a certain extent, as I've listened to both sides, both of y'all have a little bit of point in what y'all said. Wins do matter. Get your wins up, and it does matter, and get your points up, because at the end of the day, leading the league in scoring with teams like CHEBO, U City Lions, the ass kickers, world boss, Hurricane Walker, motherfuckers that go out there and can score and do score on a consistent basis, and you still go out there. I mean, a person, and you take me, my shit, I average 220, 225, and I might even be on the low end of everybody above me. But you still go out and you consistently scored above all of them every week. That's no feat to, and this ain't no glaze session. This is just real spill. But the wins, this is where the Lord hate mindset comes in, and at the end of the day, the win is the win. So it's a little bit of both parties make sense, but I still like the score. I like the score aspect of it, because you can get your trash wins here and there, but hey, fuck it, what can you do? We're going to talk about CHEBO Burgers moving forward, because I want to talk about Neil being out and how that's going to affect him in round 2. I want to move on to World Boss and People's Champ. World Boss and People's Champ, this is a hated, heated rivalry. And like you try to make fun of me and this, that, and other, but this is an everlasting, forever war. These niggas going to be warring till they got dentures. And the war, when they gonna be, we gonna be doing this shit, it's gonna be dentures, and they gonna still be arguing about who ain't shit. But the World Boss, number 5 team in all the land, took out the division title holder in the world, in the People's Champ, and took him out convincingly, 287 even to 222. That Burrow stack did not stack like it was supposed to. And the world boss, at the end of the day, the world boss moving on. We're going to talk about the implications of round 2 and how it affects them. But this rivalry is the rivalry, and the world boss won it this week, and they got Hurricane Walker next week, but they got all of the bragging rights and all of the talk shit points all off season as my niggas sit here outside of Applebee's. So shout out to Roy and the motherfucking Applebee's. But World Boss took out the People's Champ. How you see this shit going, man? How did it work with you?
Listen, man, this is look, World Boss had one of those games. I mean, he scored 281. I think this is. Yeah, he scored 281 last year in the semifinal. This week, first round, 287. I mean, he was on fire. That's a great score. Probably. I think that's a personal best for him. I won't say it's. I know last year Hurricane Walker had a 299
ish somewhere in there. Yeah, he didn't hit the 3. I know he didn't hit the 3.
Yeah, he had a 299 and a 291. So it's not the top, especially with CHEBO burgers going for 314. It's just insane. It's insane. So
hey.
But it was a great win for World Boss. And listen, as far as the war goes, People's Champ is severely behind. This is not only did he sweep them, he ended his season. We technically not gonna count last year, but he did sweep him last year. I mean, he did knock him out last year also. But as the war goes, it was, hey, they both started this year, right? And he took them out. He took them out with ease. I mean, this is a severe blow. Anytime, they want to get talking trash, and they was talking a little trash, he let them know.
This can always be used. Hey, Brandon, I'm going to let you know, man. Everybody can't take that nigga out. Everybody ain't me, dog. I'm just saying.
Wow. That's where you want to go with this.
I wasn't going nowhere. I was just saying. Continue.
So, but listen, it's a 5-year war. You know what I'm saying?
They say it's a lifetime, my nigga. They'll be warned till they got dent.
They did say it's a lifetime. So Brandon got plenty of time to get his back. But as of right now, he's down bad.
Down bad.
Looks like World Boss has definitely got his number. He's gonna have to step it up. Burrow. Look, I don't know. Burrow's in a funk. He said he was in a funk, and he played like he was in a funk. Chase had decent numbers, but he just gonna need more. He need more out of it. I mean, he put up 222, so it wasn't like he flopped. He had a decent game. 222 most times is gonna bring home the win. But I mean, when you're playing somebody like World Boss, sometimes you're going to need more than 222. But 222 was not a bad score. It's just he needed more.
222 beats everybody else not in the South.
Yep. There you go. So, But
so
I mean, it's a good rivalry. I love it. I love the rivalry. I love the story. Even when, if you was going for People's Champ. I think you still gotta love the story, love the rivalry. It's always a good comeback that could, good comeback story could be implemented. You never know. But
Hey, whatever.
I love the rivalry part of it. Cause even like again, even if you lose or you down bad, you can always step your game.
Here we
Come
go.
back. There's no reason to duck somebody.
Pimp talk, y'all. So we move on to the 3 and the 6 seed. Hurricane Walker and U City Lions, 207 to 185. We've been talking all year how the 3rd in the South, U City Lions, who had another double digit. So shout out to the U City Lions for having another double digit regular season, 10-4, 3rd in that South, to get double digit wins and be in that South. So everybody outside of, some niggas in the South got double digit wins, including Brian, and so shout out to Brian. But Hurricane Walker, 3rd in the seeding, 1st in that West, took out Brian. Brian finally broke down. We have been saying every week, how Brian's team is going to finally, if he's going to fall apart this week, this is the week. Well, it finally fucking fell apart in round 1 of the playoffs. And 185 to 207, and Hurricane Walker did not have his best showing. And he cannot go into round 2 with that showing that he had last week. So going out and taking out an injured U City Lions, that's light work. U City Lions can't put up numbers, and when they healthy, they could have took you out at 207. But they didn't. Them niggas got old, and they got old fast. And they got all old at the same motherfucking time. So you bypass with 207. Even with motherfuckers Allen and Cook going off. Allen and Cook got you 33. Allen got you 27. Your Chicago defense got you 24. That's 75 points right there with 3 niggas. And you still only managed 207. So understand, the world boss next week, my dude, is you fuck around with 207 if you want to. So, U City Lions, I'm saying sorry, nigga, that your niggas finally got old all at the same time, because they all got old right at the same time. Because Kobe Parkinson, good pickup. You went ahead and had the balls to start of the Jacksonville coach, was the 2nd leading scorer, and Christian McCaffrey, 18 points, even though he went out. So I want to know what your plan is for the future, because these niggas got older last week. You might be able to package 12 of them niggas and fuck your cousin again like you've been doing for years, because this nigga over here lifted the ban. I'm still against it. But shout out to you on a great season. This nigga got room 304. This nigga's... Anywho. So with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and let him get settled and shit, but I'm gonna turn it over to him and let him get his breakdown. But Hurricane Walker, understand, my nigga. Understand. I fucks with the world boss, and me and him have our thing. But I call a spade a spade. And he got his things. So a lot of times he hate this, that, and other, but a lot of times he'll go ahead and be real with the shit and call it what it is. But I'm always gonna call the shit fair and balanced. World boss is not a nigga you can fuck around with, especially when he get as the playoffs begin. He fuck around and jack it off at 185 or something like that, like my 186 in round 1. He just go ahead, he go into hide and do some pussy ass shit. But as he gets momentum, it's not a pretty sight, and I've witnessed it for well over a decade. So go into this motherfucker round 2 with that bullshit, and you're gonna be over here eating Applebee's with us. What you got to say?
Well, listen, he said he was going to get his revenge on the South, and it started with Brian. That's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. He got his revenge. Don't matter if it was... Look,
Go ahead. Go
Brian,
ahead.
he had his chance. He only put up 207. Brian had his chance, and Brian can only manage
185.
185, the lowest score of the 8 playoff teams. Brian couldn't get it done. That's on Brian. You gotta be better. This gotta be better, and he wasn't. So he lost. And that's on Brian. What can you say?
Brian had
Devontae Adams got hurt.
11 points from Herbert.
He went
9
out.
points from Warren. 9 points from
left.
Allen. 2 points from Pierce. That ain't gonna get it done.
He left his defense. The Ravens D. Listen, they was playing the Bengals. Look, the Bengals fooled everybody. He went with Dallas over the Vikings. He went with the Dallas over the Vikings. I have been telling everybody who was listening to pick up Dallas versus the Vikings. Shout out to Brandon. I gave Brandon. I even came on the show in his face and criticized Brandon for not picking up the Bengals head coach. But had he took my advice, he would have been severe. It would have been even worse of a beat because they got shut out. Brandon
this nigga talk about my shirt in off camera, y'all. My motherfucking shirt is fly. I'm just saying that.
Brandon stuck to his guns with the Eagles head coach, and they won 31-0. Smart, great move by Brandon. Did not listen. Look, sometimes my advice don't work out, so don't take my advice all the time.
Hey, what's the rule? If you take my advice, give me my credit.
That's your rule.
If the shit work out. If it don't work out,
bad.
You a grown fucking man.
I feel bad sometimes when my advice don't work out.
Oh yeah, your shit worked that didn't work out for me. That what was my fact? I got clown. I'm talking niggas came in the motherfucking group giving me the business. And you came back the next week. It was like, you know what? Maurice never said a word about it. Never this, that, and other. And you're right, because at the end of the day, I'm a man and I own my team. And if I take a motherfucking advice, it don't work out. It is what it is. But I will say this shit like Darren Waller. Darren Waller worked out, and I owe that to you, and I give that to you. But you know, sometimes shit don't work out. But at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers, we do this shit. And we wrong sometimes. Sometimes we wrong.
So that's how it is. But
you got a nice ass room there, my nigga.
He got it done.
You get some hoes.
What's his name? Hurricane Walker got it done. Listen, man.
You get some action in there, nigga.
Anyway, can we finish the show sometime? Be a professional here. Hurricane Walker got it done. Shout out to him.
Can he go into round 2 with that bullshit?
Listen, man. Here's the thing. If I'm world boss, I'm a little nervous because he does have bullshit games, but after the bullshit games, he has games like week 14 where he go for 275. Allen and Cook, for the most part, always do their thing because they the only thing Buffalo got. But Jahmyr Gibbs don't have too many back-to-back bullshit games.
Cook got Cleveland next week. At Cleveland.
Listen, that's tough. Listen, all his matchups. You go look at all Hurricane. I was looking at it earlier. If you go look at all his matchups, they are not the most favorable matchups. At first I really liked Hurricane Walker because he's coming off a bad game. Yeah, so I was gonna pick Hurricane Walker.
Oh, we ain't got the picks yet. We just going through these last week games. We finna get into these other 2 games and picks.
I believe Hurricane Walker has a good game. I don't know. Well, here's what I believe Gibbs will bounce back because he rarely has those bad games back to back. The problem is all the matchups are bad. You know what I'm saying? Every matchup he has is bad. That's his problem. Even if I don't know if he put BTJ in, but BTJ got Denver.
Off the top of your head, we're going to snap. Just give me what you think. The number 3 running back in all the land, 25 points per game. Do you know who he got next week? No?
They play Pittsburgh.
But okay, cool. What you think he's gonna do against Pittsburgh D? Real quick. You think he make his money? Under 20 points.
I think he will.
You think he make his 20 over 20?
Yeah.
I fucks with that. So at the end of the day, we're gonna get into the picks in a minute, but I want to get into this last one, and we're gonna get into the next one because it's only 2. It's only 2. So at the end of the day, now we have Cheese the motherfucking dime. Yo motherfucking boy. The nigga you said was gonna do this shit, nigga. He came out there in the rematch. This whole week was the week of the motherfucking get back. The week of the motherfucking revenge. And Cheese the Dun went out there and smacked the ass kickers in the motherfucking mouth and went out there and did they shit. Shout out to Cheese the Don. Cheese the Don went out there for 209. Decent performance. And I don't say this as a backhanded compliment. I say decent performance for you only because this has been one of your top performances as that's probably you hit your average, which is about 210, 212. So 209 is a good thing. And the ass kickers just straight shit the bed. Now, Sutton with 26 points didn't see that shit coming. Goddard, and Stafford, great call to pick that. On the other end, shit just happens, but you guys went out there and did y'all thing. And I didn't see it coming, but he did. You did. And shout out to them. But anybody listening, I am having a fire sale. I'm blowing up my team, so come holler at your boy in the off season. With that being said, Cheese the Don, you are going up next week against a real heavy hitter in a CHEBO Burgers, your friend, but you can't come out there with 209. But the ass kickers, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, the ass kickers, and everybody. 186 in round 1 of the playoffs, where you have been 5-0 over a decade. This is your first back-to-back playoffs, and you go out there and you hit 186 for the people, for the team, for the organization, for the fans, for the movement. 186 is what you can muster. You disgusting, and you should be hung. You are trash. Trash. You are. Especially you left points on the bench. You left a bunch of shit on the bench. All kinds of shit on the bench. But here we are, and it is what it is. But shout out to Cheese the Dun. You went out there and you played your best motherfucking matchup. And I hope you go on and get your wish, because you've been out there wanting, hoping that you can get the world boss. And the only way that happens is if he beats Walker and you beat the Burgers. And we finna turn it over to this nigga, because I already know he got a foot for my motherfucking ass.
First off. These motherfuckers. First off, undefeated record that you got. That's over.
It's over. Sean came through and he took it. It's his. He owns it. He got it. Forever and a day. It ain't shit I can do about it. Sean got
it. I see what
I know that boy. That tickles your shit, don't it?
Trying to do right now.
What is?
I'm trying to take a little steam out of whatever I'm finna say. But the ass kickers definitely shit the bed. I was surprised you didn't start Reed. I thought Reed would get to start with you and this love with Mason. You are so convinced Mason is that guy. And then Naylor thing, hey, I probably wouldn't have started Naylor over anybody that you started. But hey, it happened. What are you gonna do? Outside of that, y'all just didn't get it done, man. Y'all did not get it done. It was a blowout with Smith. Nothing you could do about that, man. It's just a blowout, you know. The guys, you know. What are you gonna do? Ladd, listen, I said it. I said it with Ladd McConkey, and not just Ladd. I said it with the whole Chargers offense. I didn't like it. I felt with old boy's hand, everybody was gonna suffer, and I was correct. Everybody suffered. So it wasn't just Ladd. I'm not going to just throw this on Ladd. Everybody in that offense suffered. After that, I'm trying to think because I'm doing all this off the top of my head. You got to, it was over Sunday night when on the first play of the game, Javonte Williams, well, not the first play of the game, but Javonte Williams on a 1 yard touchdown run scores but hurt his shoulder. He came back. I don't know, you did your little jinx thing, and he came back.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There's no such thing. Let's go ahead and clear the air. Come on. You want to use again, and I've said this before. Official sounding words like code red, jinx, and different things of that nature. Things that don't exist. Can you show me in the handbook where it says where the draft picks are? You can't. So where is the official handbook where there says there's a jinx? There is none. You falsify. You come with fallacies about official sounding terms like jinx, the CHEBO jinx, the Maurice jinx, and the Brian jinx.
Well, CHEBO started it, but you have perfected it. Okay? So here's what happened. He goes out. You have no chance. He goes out with, I think, six points or something, because it was like a 1 yard touchdown. You come in the room and you do your thing. Congratulations, Sean. Game over. That's it. Only person that can save me is Malik Washington. I'm done. And what happens? This dude missed the whole first half after that one play. The whole first half. This hardly ever happens. And then comes back after halftime and puts up another 12 points. That was one of your best jinx of the year. It wasn't enough, but it still was one of your best. I think the only other jinx that was better is when you played and you lost that game too. When you played the People's Champ and you jinxed him, and then Bowers went off for like 46 points or some shit. But you would already call that game too. Oh, good game, Brandon. We ain't win. You can't do nothing. And then next thing you know,
sad.
Bowers
It
just
is
go off.
sad. The nigga that you have.
But listen, man, y'all didn't get it done. Y'all shit the bed. You always talk shit about teams that don't score over 200. This is the playoffs, and y'all were terrible. And it needs to be said that this is listen, I don't think it's a black mark. You still won the division. You'll end up with a top five finish because you're the highest seed to lose. That guarantees you a top five finish. So,
now, bad for a team that was told they was overrated, not shit, had a bad draft, horrible team, and all of this shit by bitch ass. No, I'm sorry. Anywho,
you did have a bad draft.
And I still am a top five anyway. Anyway, so with that being said, now I want to get into these games. The new games, round 2. You have the buddies, the work niggas. You got the student and the teacher, the nigga that brought you in. And the motherfucker that this is your best season of your career. CHEBO, outside of your championship, it's the best season of your career. Except for your, no, it's really not, because you had a fucking phenomenal season where you led the league in scoring. CHEBO, CHEEZE the Don, man, you going up against a fucking juggernaut. And I wanted to create something and try to make it something that it's not. It really ain't. CHEEZE the Don. I've beaten CHEBO before, and all roads lead back to me because it's my motherfucking show. But CHEEZE the Don. I've beaten CHEBO in the playoffs. It is not an easy task. Now, you currently are the East Division second runner-up. And you going up against the number 1 team in all the land. With a 5-point advantage. You are projected at 213. He's projected at 227. JSN, CJ Stroud, and London on the CHEBO Burger side. Jalen Hurts, Stafford, who does he go with? And Henry. 213 is where you sit. Where are you going to go at quarterback? Is the question. You went last week, Stafford. I thought that was a mistake, and it wasn't. CHEBO Burgers is coming off a phenomenal week. It's a phenomenal week. I don't know how this is going to play out for you. And as much as I'm pulling for you because I want to say I lost to the champ. I want to say that the champion came from the East. The championship goes back to the East. I fucks with that, and I like that. Jalen Hurts is going to go crazy against Washington's defense. He going to act a donkey. David Montgomery, as long as Gibbs let him get his money, he going to go crazy against Pittsburgh's defense. DK Metcalf. That's when I knew I lost the game, Roy. That's when I knew I lost the game. And Lennox called. He was like, "You got Metcalf." I was like, "Man, it wasn't shit I could do."
Let me say this. Shout out to CHEEZE the Don.
Shout out to CHEEZE the Don.
This is his best season. Ever. Let's give him some praise. We don't want to get on his bad side like World Boss has done, because World Boss has really
pissed him off.
CHEEZE the Don. It's his best season ever, and he want a little love. That's why I deny him his love. I wonder if World Boss has created a real enemy for not showing CHEEZE the Don his proper love in his best season ever.
Yeah,
hey, winning in the first round is a big deal.
It is. And honestly, getting double digit wins is a big deal. Making the playoffs is still a big deal in a very competitive 16-man league. And we gave he tried to shit on little Larry last year. He tried to shit on Sean this year.
You shitted on Big Lawrence too.
Not like that. Not for making the playoffs. My thing is to make the playoffs in a 16-man league, in a very competitive league like that you've created, is still a feat. Whether you want to sit on, because at the end of the day, it's 8 other niggas that didn't. 8 other niggas that, for the most part, have been in this league for 10 years. And some of them niggas ended up 15th place like they always do. But we going to talk about on the other side. You got Stroud going against Vegas. Vegas going to, huh?
The same thing Lennox did to Sean. You did to Big Lawrence. You can't. You didn't make it the next year, and you discounted him.
Listen, Stroud going up. Stroud going up against
a lucky season. You ain't say he had a lucky season.
I might have, but we talk shit. That's what we do in this league. Do you not talk shit? You know what? This the alley you want to go down. We're going to go ahead. Like you had said something to the effect of, it was early, I had said something in the room. And you came to the defense of your little girlfriend. And you was like, see, you couldn't help yourself. And this, that, and the other. But no. Lennox been talking shit to Sean all day, all week. And not once did you come in there and say, hey, don't do that. You couldn't help yourself. This, that, and other. I'll make one comment, which is facts, that a nigga's in 15th place. Not an opinion. Not a nigga's a bum. How you can call a playoff team a bum? I call a nigga 15th place. Like, look at you. You can't help yourself. All I'm going to say is at the end of the day, Stroud and Nico Collins finna act the ass against Las Vegas. And you got Travion Henderson. Baltimore defense is not your dad's Baltimore defense, people. Justin Jefferson against New York's defense. Does he go off? CHEBO Burgers needs Justin, and even though he scored money without Justin Jefferson being crazy, he needs Justin Jefferson to go off against the New York Giants. Because JSN is not going to go off against the Rams.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so, and I can't. But listen, y'all, because my cousin is in a hotel room fucking hoes and shit. He's working nights. He working, y'all. That nigga's a male escort. I want to go ahead and tell y'all people he's masquerading as a truck driver, but he's a male escort, and he's out there fucking them bitches in South Florida. And at the end of the day, so he out there working, making money, make that money diamond, and he out there working, so he won't be. He may or may not pop in because he working nights. He working nights, ladies and gentlemen. A lot lizard, if you will. So he go out there working nights. So this may or may not be a late. And this is my shout out to my motherfucking wife. This is her 50th birthday. Shout out to Tutu, y'all. Shout out to Tutu, 50th birthday, y'all, this weekend. So we gonna get the shows out when we get the shows out. But we gonna get back to this game. JSN going off against the Rams, he don't think so, but he gonna get his time when it's his time. Neal being out is a whole problem in my opinion. And can Strange get it off against the Denver defense? Fuck no. Dylan Sampson. I don't know if CHEBO has anybody to replace Neal, who is out, and Rashee Rice, who is questionable in the concussion protocol. And I believe Rashee Rice is supposed to go Sunday at noon. That's going to be a whole problem. Now, Flournoy had a great game, and he could be a potential. But anyway, I say all that to say, cheese to done, feta crumbles, my nigga. I know how y'all like that shit. My dude, you can beat CHEBO. But CHEBO Burgers probably wins. But I believe in you because you can bring this shit home to the South. You can bring it home to the South. I mean, to the East, nigga. You can bring it home to the East.
I think, listen, CHEBO do got a problem. Rice probably not going to play. If he in the protocol now, their season is over. They probably gonna rest these veterans. They're not gonna just throw these cats out to the wolves, try to win meaningless game. So they probably gonna take precaution. I don't think Rice go. Hall is already out. I am surprised.
Can I say something real quick? And don't
go
forget
ahead,
surprise.
Go ahead.
I honestly, this is my opinion. I think Rice being in the concussion protocol is just so they have the option to rest him, so they don't have to play him, and they can rest as many starters as they can and get the other niggas in. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think
Mahomes is hurt, so you already eliminated. I don't think if he in a protocol, that's beyond the team. The team can't just throw somebody in a protocol. That's beyond the team. He probably reported some symptoms or something. So that's why I say I still, you might be right that they want to get some other guys in. I don't think he plays. So now I've suggested. Don't nobody like taking my advice. I get it. Kamara's out. Neal's out. It's two guys sitting in free agency. Both of them got a projection of 11, which lets me know ESPN probably don't know who gonna start. Neither one of them got picked up. Both I told CHEEZE to Don. I told CHEBO Burgers. Neither one of them got picked up. Huh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Should I pick them up?
I mean, they obviously they not picking them up. I don't know. I mean,
live on the show, people.
Goodness gracious. You gonna pick up both of them? You should just leave them out there.
I'll leave them
I want to leave them out there and see if CHEEZE and Don got enough sense to pick them up to at least block CHEBO Burgers, or if CHEBO Burgers just gonna pick them up on the humbug, start them, and that be the difference of him beating CHEEZE and Don. Because I think with these two injuries, CHEEZE and Don have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be unbelievable that these two dudes sit out there in free agency and the last minute CHEBO Burger pick up one, and that be the reason he win. When all CHEEZE and Don, even if he not gonna play him, put him on your bench, block him.
Yeah.
But who am I to tell these kids? Listen, last time I made a suggestion, the team, the Bengals put up a 0. So
who am I? What that one dude say use a fake ass Mel Kiper? Ain't that what they been saying?
Listen, everybody talking about him because he has been on the run like the police is after him.
The FBI's tip most wanted, that motherfucker.
And I can tell you why he's on the run. Because
why he on the run, cuz?
For one, his team is trash. But then when he
did go 7-7.
His team was trash. Then when he likes to pivot, because that's his thing. Let me pivot to my real life NFL team. Well, they trash too. They are trash 7-7 team too. So again, we see why he ran and what he's about.
Okay. Well, it is that time. It is that time. We must get into round 2. CHEBO Burgers versus Cheese the Don. World Boss versus Hurricane Walker. And ain't a whole lot to talk about. Cheese the Don, second in that East, going up against number 1 team on all the land. Jalen Hurts, 25 points. JSN, 22 points for CHEBO Burgers. 213, 227. Who wins? And you can give me the reasons why. I just want to know, snap judgment, who wins?
I'm gonna go with CHEBO Burgers. I think he went.
CHEBO Burgers motherfucking win from the talent people.
I think he pulls it out of there. I think I really do think Cheese the Don had a chance, but for some reason, he not trying to block CHEBO Burgers.
Do you think that whoever watches this show first, and we go, I want to put in the comments. I want to watch the room, and I want to watch the ESPN app to see based on who watches it. But I'm sorry for cutting your wisdom, cuz
it would be interesting to see if they watch the show. If tomorrow when the show comes out, they watch it, and then because again, I've said it to both of them personally, and neither one of them as them. So obviously, they don't think either one of these guys is going to do anything.
What? Fuck Roy.
That's what it is. I'm surprised. I mean, this is like the biggest game of the year, and neither one of them made a move. So,
I'm telling you, I'm looking at you dead in the camera. If by noon, I ain't gonna lie to you, 9 o'clock, if I'm sitting at my desk in my next button-up polo at my desk making nurse money, if by 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, one of you niggas ain't picked up one of them niggas, I'm picking up both of them. I'm letting it be known. So if at 8:59 that motherfucker decided to pick up one and or two of them, I'm just gonna be pissed. I'll be pissed.
What are you gonna do?
It ain't shit I can do, but just understand I'm picking up both of them.
Yeah, I like CHEBO Burger players better than I like
Cheese
the Don, but those two injured, and if London did practice on a limited basis, if he don't play, then I would probably go with Cheese the Don, because
it's possible that Cheese gets his wish.
If London don't play, Rice out, Neal out, Cheese the Don, I mean, CHEBO Burgers is in a world of hurt. A world of hurt.
Even if you can't do the show Sunday or whatnot, I'll take a 3-minute, 5-minute, 10, whatever video that you send me, I will make sure that I will play it for the people because of your breakdown. Because the people deserve to still hear from the motherfucking talent. You've been with us all year, and I will not deny the people of your synopsis and the people of your breakdown through the rest of the season. So whatever you got for us, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, I will make sure the people get it so they can go ahead and still hear what the talent has to say about week 2 of the round.
Yeah, and on the other side, World Boss versus Hurricane Walker. I like
Boss Hurricane Walker. Now, only reason I want to talk about the implications is because World Boss has the opportunity to be the first 3-time world champion of this league if he makes it and wins the next year, but he has to make it past this game. Hurricane Walker has the potential to be the second back-to-back champion in this league. So this game has a lot of potential on some real shit. Plus, it's 238 to 233 in the projections. Jamar Gibbs, Allen, and Cook for the motherfucking Hurricane. And then you got on the other side, you got what you call LBJ. I'm just going to call the nigga Bijan. Trey McBride, who you went out there and said the other nigga was too stupid, but your dumb ass had to go out there and go trade for him again. And then you got Minshew at 17.
I'm not surprised he started Minshew, but I don't know.
I was going to get into that. My whole thing is, and I'm gonna make, and not that I'm gonna make quick work of it, but we gotta go. We not that we press for time, but we don't want to hold you because it's a world boss. Don't shit the bed. All of this is real simple because you have a revenge game for the last Super Bowl, the last hype bowl. You got your revenge. You got revenge against his cousin, champ. Can you go ahead and get your revenge against him for the championship that you say he stole? All I'm saying is that,
he won that game.
Huh?
He won that.
Who?
Hurricane Walker.
I'm saying World Boss think he got ganked. World Boss is like this bullshit.
No, he lost front score. I don't remember him whining about that.
Man, World Boss whine about every fucking thing.
Oh no,
she
creating a narrative that ain't true.
I ain't creating a motherfucking thing, people. World Boss whines about every goddamn thing. Anywho, but this is the rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Only it's in round 2. Hype bowl. I'm sorry. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Who gonna throw their nuts on the table and go out there and say, nigga, my man's against your man's, your dudes against my dudes. We gonna put this motherfucking ball right here and we gonna put this shit in the end zone. Fuck what you talking about. Who comes out victorious? We know who did it the last time. For all the marbles. World Boss, do you get your get back? Honestly, I think Hurricane Walker, and this isn't because I play golf with the guy. I know him personally. And because I think because I think World Boss is a whole hoe out here. It ain't biased, but I think World Boss loses. I think World Boss comes up just short, but nothing to take away from the World Boss. World Boss is a savant. I'm going to go ahead and call it what it is. Come on, I'm going to talk to you for a second, people. The World Boss is a savant. He's a retard he's like a motherfucker on the piano keys that just get down there and just makes beautiful music. He has created a great team. And I ain't never gonna hate on another motherfucker. Unlike him doing me all the time. World Boss has created a bomb-ass team. And I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Even though he tanked like a little bitch to get it. So with that being said, you have created an amazing team. But I just think that Hurricane Walker ekes you out. And I think the over-under, mark this down, people. The over-under on this game is going to be 6 points. Over-under.
I got World Boss winning.
World Boss winning, people.
I got World Boss winning.
Surprise.
No, look up and down that Hurricane Walker lineup. Tell me one favorable matchup he got.
All right, let's look at it. One favorite matchup.
You ain't going to be able to find one.
I'm going to tell you.
You want to change your pick now?
Okay, so listen. Okay,
Go ahead, sell me on one favorable
listen.
matchup.
Okay, no, listen. Josh Allen against Cleveland defense and James Cook against Cleveland defense. Not the best shit. Jahmyr Gibbs against Pittsburgh's defense. You said he gonna get his money.
I think he could.
I think again over under 20. Even though he averaged 25, 20 is a good night. Michael Wilson against Atlanta. Atlanta been acting an ass lately, man. Atlanta defense been acting a whole fucking donkey.
That's probably his best matchup right there.
Tebow Samuels against Philly defense, man. Tyler Ward against San Francisco. Wanderlei against Minnesota. And BTJ against Denver.
Now, World Boss. That's why I'm picking World Boss. He don't have a favorable matchup. I ain't saying they're gonna get shut down. He just don't have a favorable matchup that I like.
So Gardner Minshew against Tennessee.
Now I'm surprised because I don't know. Again, I ain't looking at the what's called, but I'm surprised because
he don't trust Mariota against Philly defense.
But if you go look at all the games Mariota started, I can't think of one. Maybe he had one.
Shit the bed.
When? What?
I can't think of one where he shit the bed. And I'm looking at it right now. 22-17. Dallas defense. I don't even know why Mariota shit the bed, but he got 3. And Seattle's, that's when Jalen Daniels came, but he got 0, but I don't even count that.
Yeah, that's the game he got hurt, right? Yeah.
I'm not going to count 3. I'm not going to count 0. But again, 22-17, 12, 20, 17, 26, and 18. Yeah,
I mean, they had some good games. I mean, they ain't been good NFL games, but they've been good fantasy games. So I'm surprised that he would go with Minshew.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Tennessee, but I don't like it. I think I would stay clear of Kansas City right now.
Bijan against Arizona.
I mean, Bijan gonna beat Bijan.
Bijan gonna beat Bijan. Hampton against Dallas.
I think Dallas is back to load up everybody against Dallas, and absolutely, I like that.
Brees Hall.
I like his matchup.
Brees Hall against Nolans.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, you like that. Terry against Philly, don't like that.
That's gonna be tough, but he got Devo on the other side. That's why I'd probably go with Mariota. I mean, imagine if Devo eating, who he eating off of?
Mariota.
So I mean, Devo could be bad. Terry could be bad, but I'll still go with Mariota.
It's Trey McBride against Atlanta.
McBride gonna get his money. He is foolproof because he's their number one option.
A questionable DeAndre Swift against Green Bay.
You gotta go with Swift. He'll be off. He'll be fine.
And he's starting Monangi and Swift.
I think you might have to. You know what I'm saying? I think if it's any chance for Chicago, they at home, and Green Bay's coming off that devastating injury, so they might be in their feelings just a little bit. Just a good time to catch them.
Can I throw you a thing that he probably won't use, but I personally think that he should? Booty against Baltimore in place of DeAndre Swift.
Oh, Baltimore shut out. They did a shutout against what I think Baltimore's defense is back. I would stay away from Baltimore. I know they've been ass all year, but for whatever reason, they got their shit. They've been getting their shit together. It's go time. I stay away from Baltimore right now.
I can't wait to revisit this, but I really think Booty against Baltimore. So who you got? World Boss. Okay, cool. I
got World Boss winning. I think he
no
win.
problem. I fucks with it. Now, CHEBO Burgers. CHEBO Burgers, cheese to die. CHEBO Burgers, Cheese and Dime.
We already went over there. We said CHEBO Burgers gonna win this.
World Boss Hurricane Walker. Both of you guys, me don't mind. I just want to say that I was going to take camera one. I just really want to say to both of y'all. If y'all really, really want anything, Cheese the Don, best season ever. CHEBO Burgers. You want to shut that nigga up. You can really go out there and win your second champion. Cheese the Don to go out there and win your first, nigga. You go out there. I want you to bring it back to the East. World Boss, I think you have a great squad. All I'm saying, Hurricane Walker, you can't come out there with that bullshit. This round 2 is gonna be crazy, and even though he may or may not be able to make the show, we're gonna see what we can do. He's still gonna bring his breakdown. I will not deny the talent. The talent been here with me all year. Even when other niggas got too busy for the show. You know what I did today, Roy? Did I tell you something real quick? And we finna go ahead and get ready to end the show. But you know what I did today, Roy?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I worked all day. I got up this morning and I drove from my crib to U City. It's a 45-minute drive. I worked all day. Then I went and took a math final. Then I went to the barber shop. Y'all see my ship. Shout out to Chop down at the Premier Palace. The nigga got me all right. And then I came home, kissed my wife, talked to her for 10 minutes. Kissed my wife, your cousin. Talked to her for 10 minutes. And you know what I did after that? I came down here and did this show with you. Came down here and did this show with you. I ain't nothing special. Everybody can. And I know you've been working nights. You out here saving the world. You out of town. You doing your shit from a hotel, which is you look behind you, man. It's a bomb ass painting that's above one of the beds that you in your room. That's a cool. You out here eating Applebee's with the celery sticks. That's a cool ass blue motherfucking painting on the wall. I mean, blue paint on the wall. I might get my basement because I'm gonna redo my basement. That's a cool ass color on the wall back there, and I like that paint. But you out of town. You ain't even at home. You gotta do the show on your goddamn phone.
Listen, man. Some people, it ain't about them not being able having time. They lost games and they don't want to face the music. Sometimes that's hard. I want to say this before I go. Because World Boss said something that hurt my feelings. He said, I deserved that 314-point game because the way I treated CHEBO Burgers on the show. Now, first off, the show is entertainment. Things that we say should not be held against us as karma. Entertainment. But, whatever. I'll take that. It happens. Things I said about CHEBO, some of them was
really
hard.
Think about it. Would they watch it if it wasn't entertaining?
Yeah, some of it was harsh, but most of it
was for entertainment. They wouldn't watch it if it wasn't entertaining.
If I said fuck the Steelers, that ain't against CHEBO. It's against the Steelers.
Shout out to us against the Steelers.
Number 2. Shout out to the league. I want to give y'all all y'all flowers, especially against Team Commish. Y'all gave him the hardest schedule. And even in the playoffs, the hardest schedule again with 3-14-56. The greatest playoff performance of all time. Shout out to the team. We asked you for that energy. Y'all gave us that energy. Even if we don't like it, we accepting it. Great, great, great season for the league. And guess what? Bring it back, run it back next year because we bringing the same scoring champ energy next year. So y'all need to run it back next year. And if you can't, we might be looking at a 14-0 season. Okay?
With that being said,
great season for the Final Four remaining. Listen,
Final Four, baby.
This is, regardless who wins, it's gonna change the league. If Lennox wins, that's three rings. We all gonna feel it from we feel it now from the GOAT. If he wins 3 rings, we might have to shut it down. If Hurricane Walker wins back to back, Hurricane Walker is one. He don't show up much, but when he do show up, oh, you want to wring his fucking neck because he talks so goddamn confidently, and it ain't nothing you can do. It ain't nothing, like, I wish I'd have had his ass the first round. I could have put him down, but look, motherfucker's too good to fail, and he gets fucking Brian first round. Brian puts up the lowest fucking number in the playoffs, and Hurricane Walker just like, I told y'all I'll do that. I'm gonna do my thing. He talks super confident, but until we put the motherfucker down, we gotta eat that shit. If CHEBO Burgers wins his second ring,
you will never be able to do
legitimately chances
again.
If we ain't got, I ain't gonna say CHEBO Burgers will never say he's the best, he's the GOAT, this or that, but I probably wouldn't put him as the GOAT, but I would put him
will irk your ass.
I would put him awfully close. I still say Lennox would be the GOAT if he won, but it'd be awfully close. Especially considering if CHEBO Burger wins, if CHEBO Burger beats, because I'm gonna say if he beats
Sean
CHEEZE the Don, he's either got to go through the defending champ or Lennox to win it all, and that's a
daunting task.
And last but not least, if CHEEZE the Don wins a championship, may God have mercy on the league soul, because he is going to let everybody feel it. So,
when I want my chip, I ain't make no thing. Sean is gonna make everybody feel it.
Ooh. Hey, no matter who wins, the league is gonna change next year.
Yeah. This is gonna be crazy. This has been this week's show. People, listen. Round 2 of the Thursday morning quarterback. Round 2. Hey, you ain't got nothing to say to the people, dog.
I'll say peace. We'll see what happens, man.
Hey, we gonna go ahead and go out this motherfucker, but we gonna holler at y'all. But I will say this. We will not deny y'all the people the talents motherfucker breakdown of this shit. We gonna get the video. We gonna play it for the people. So from me to you, you to yours, shout out to everybody that made this motherfucker happen and all the people that's watching. From me to you, you to yours, we out this motherfucker. Peace.